2025. I haven't done one of these probably since 2018, 7 years ago. Uh, I actually decided to get back on YouTube after Instagram just wasn't performing right. And then I did a little TikTok and this and that. Long story short, I am back on YouTube for about a few months, and I've had a lot of fun content creating. It's been a blessing. So much going on with farming, and I can't wait to get the ducks back, the doves, the chickens. I'm sure we'll have some horses, lambs, cattle, the whole 9 yards. Farmer boy! Back to what I really wanted to hit on the topic. Where are we at with this world? Where are we headed? I'm hearing so much good news from CO2, global warming, being able to help. I can't say fix. We can't fix anything, but help. I mean, rockets are only gonna pollute the world. We have to get to space. Fish tanks and how fish and how we need to populate, specifically the marine world. And it's beautiful how, with technology, we're finally able to understand. I want to say grasp, but understand. Because you really can't grasp it. It's only going to elevate, innovate. It's only going to move forward. Sky's the limit. I'm so excited. Ah! So excited. It, it really is beautiful. That's the best part about education and the future, the next generation. Without you brains, I'm talking about the next level. I'm 35. I am. I'm not giving up. And Donald Trump is the one. And I'm not here to try to take anybody's spot. Elon Musk is next in line. It's the brains. Can you keep up? Can you project the future? It's not here to be in the future or be in the moment. It's really projecting the future now. It's that serious. It's the next generation. High school. My daughter. The future. The future is now. Uh, uh, yeah, keep it together. And you gotta keep your mind clear. That's the most important part. Stay away from marijuana, drugs, pills, all that nonsense. Unless we have some kind of new technologies creating something better. That's a little different. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm up for the future. Just stay away from drugs and keep your head clear. Get to class. Do your homework right. The future is now. It's beautiful. Long story short, what Donald Trump is doing. Oh my god. What Donald Trump is doing? I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a minute. What Donald Trump is doing. He's putting us back to work. We need to find an opportunity on this earth. I don't want to say we're all going to be oil miners. Lord have mercy. If there's going to be a World War III, it's resources. Who's got what we can offer? Does that make any sense? Who's got more oil, gold, diamonds, natural diamonds? We're making diamonds now in factories that are actually better than mined. Though again, authenticity. Now what I just mentioned is from the ground. And I'm here for cannabis, oil, hemp, paper, fabric, material, flexible cement, resource. I don't know why America has been held up. That's wild I said that. Wow. I don't understand why America has been held up so hard, so long. For the opportunities, next generation, the future. It's unbelievable. Meant to be. Look at the good side. The key. How fast? Be honest, how fast? How quick can we act? And how hard can we push? Key. How quick can we act and how hard can we push on this beautiful human race movement, civilization? Never too late. Back to my whole point of Donald Trump and what he's trying to do with this whole world. Maestroing a beautiful movement. You can't stop what's already been. I don't want to say it's a past. But you can't stop what's already been. How to say a nice way? A tree has a fungus. So we want to keep the other funguses away, but you can't. What's already in there? You don't want to hurt it. You don't want to kill it. You know what I'm saying? Um, clean it. Give them papers. So whatever's going on in this beautiful America, it's funny. I have this on record. I called it 5, 6 years ago, 7, 8 years ago, 9 years ago. I mean, since I've been farming. uh, America needs don't want to sound brutal. And when I say replace the homeless in the most nicest way, there's so much work that needs to be done. And a lot of us have lost that motive, that energy. My father coming from Russia 35 years ago, rest in peace, 20 years ago, having so much motivation to achieve, to accomplish. To him, to us, the ones that really love this move, that really love this game, it's not about the money. The money makes the things move. It's the legacy. That's what hurts me the most. What Donald Trump is doing. He's putting life and hope back into a country that gave hope, that gave a dream. That's what Mr. Donald is doing. And there shouldn't be any war. There shouldn't be bad vibes. It's a good country. It's a good world. It's a good earth. 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 I'm sorry, world. I don't know what this world's about anymore. It's a beautiful earth. It's a beautiful earth. And I'm excited for the future. God. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be very peaceful. It's gonna be very productive. You'll be getting things done. don't know exactly what that means. Oh, excuse me. Getting a little winter, winter frosty breaks. It's getting cold. Sacramento. Yes. Um, what Donald is performing and what I've been wanting, I'm gonna get to my topic now. I think I'm into, what is it, 15 minutes? Oh, it's nothing. 15 minutes? Nothing. The garden. I need it on record. What I've been doing. Y'all ready? Excuse me, Jesus Christ, forgive me, Lord. Alright. Where do I start? Okay, let's start backwards. Let's do this. Let's do this backwards. Mars. Think, think with me. Mars, moon, space, flying car, garden, flying garden car, flying garden car. All right, think with me. Ready? This gets fun. Fabric pots. Fabric. I'm growing cannabis. Hemp. When I say I like the word I, but I'm thinking about me right now. Okay, so cannabis, fabric pots, space, moon, lightweight, drainage, no holes. The medium stays perfectly in its shell, right? Now, space, Mars, they want my earthworms. When I say earthworms, the little crawlers that create the compost, the movement that we need. All right. So now you got a fabric pot that now has food in it. And the food in the fabric pot in a plastic pot that is heavier than a fabric pot. That is plastic. I can't wrap it up and it's not fabric. I can't, keep it in a tight space, bring it up to the space or whatever, right? So beyond all that, fabric pot is fabric, plastic is plastic, air in fabric pot prunes the roots once they hit the wall. On a plastic pot, the roots will spin and start choking themselves. Not possible. That's so sad. I hate plastic pots so much. Anyways, okay, so check this out. Oh my god, the next one. On a plant, there is a tap root that goes all the way down. But it has to be from a seed. It can't be a clone. You understand what I'm saying? It can't be a clone. It can't be a cutting. It cannot be a cutting. It has to be from seed. Because the only way you get a taproot is from seed. Alright? So The tall fabric pot with a plant in it from seed gives it that perfect home to penetrate that root zone. Flutter. I feel like I'm wrapping some weed. Alright, sorry. So check this out. Check this out. Fabric pot gives the air, or gives the root the air, because it's a fabric. So the air gets to move around. And now, when you water it or feed it, I like to feed. Spray it with a backpack sprayer. Whatever I'm feeding, I like to feed the whole dang front and backyard. Excuse my French. Long story short, the fabric pot, it gets to soak up all the food. And when I say food, it's technologically concentrated, fully organic mix. Botanicare. Yeah, I'll mess with Botanicare. That I get to fully hit all the fabric pots. And then with that is the whole concept. My whole fabric pot to the Mars spaceship. Oh, and then tall. So, as you can see, I'm 6'7", kind of tall. And this chair, as you can see, it's like 4 or 5 feet, 4 feet off the ground. The fabric pots go right up here, same height. So the fabric pots are you don't have to break your back. So if you're going to be farming and you're, let's say, a senior, or anybody, but for the most case senior, because you love to farm and you don't want to break your back, now there's going to be a farming senior program where you can do your thing still and not break your back. And then when it comes down to everybody else, same concept. And then the fabric pot itself. So that's the other thing. How much are we into this? 23 minutes, nothing. Alright, so the fabric pot itself. Hemp. Think about it. Strength. The cannabis. The fabric. Alright? And think about the print that we have now. Imagine American flag fabric pots. Your company logo fabric pots. Imagine a dinosaur shaped fabric pot. Think about it like, what is it called? Chinchilla? Or no, not chinchilla, chichilla? Remember them little chichilla, little things that you get to grow out? Isn't that? Hedge them out. Think of it like that. The future. The future is now. And yes, organic, all healthy, and artistic. And with that, we got technology. Programming. You know how that goes. Not funny, because you need a designer. You need someone's gonna... Anyways, that was one topic. Well, the hemp, working with the fabric. I think that's about it. Oh, well, Donald. Back to Donald. Jesus Christ. Yo, uh, listen. Listen, Mexico. This is unbelievable. I'm hearing jets, threats, Washington, D.C., El Chapo, to prison. Uh, I'm seeing through video the wall creating, keeping it going now, and then literally an army lined up protecting. It's that serious. It's unbelievable what's going on right now. Deportation. The ISIS is in my city actually, down the street. ISIS down the street. That's unbelievable. ISIS down the street. They were doing a little, what do you call it? Evacuation. Let me eat this chicken burrito. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Mm. Wow. Oh my. Oh. Now that is chicken. Oh, mama. Mm. Mm. Mama. Mm. I love my chicken minute. Mexicano fajita style. I want more love in my chicken marination. And when it comes to that burrito tortilla, I want more love on the shell. The shell needs more mayo and ranch. Ooh, mamma mia. I like a lot. Chica boom. Now the question is, do you like Donald Trump? The man, the one, the only. That's scary because Donald is business. I can't wait for business. Um, excuse me. He had a moment, 2016. Actually, I have his flag somewhere here. Somewhere. Put it away. Oh God, put it away. That's funny. All right. Anyways, 2016. He had a moment, right? So my property tax on my house. I bought a house at 2019. Where we at? We're at 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So okay, I got some time. I've been wanting to do this little interview for my Sky for my Samson, for my Samson Sky. Sorry, I've been a little bit frustrated with life. um, Long story short, I bought this house at 2009. All right, why don't I give a little interview on my life? I have 15 years after high school basketball, Capital Christian. Fall in love with a high school sweetheart. You ready? And throwing in the towel on the basketball. In the most wrong way when they needed me. I don't know what got into me. Steroids. Over the counter, Max Muscle. 17 years old. Used my mom's credit card. Anyways, we're not getting to all that. That just funneled everything. So biology right now is completely fudged up through my life. But anyways, that's why I don't support Trend or all these workout pills. High school basketball. Fall in love with a high school sweetheart. I'm a skinny kid, 145 pounds. Trying to bulk up and going through puberty at the same time. Now that I'm looking at it all, Trend, Max Muscle, literally from junior year to summer year, literally from junior year to summer year, 50 pounds. I go from 145 to 197. 197, yeah, it's 52 pounds. Coaches switch up, drama happens. Before that year, that junior year, me falling with the freaking sweetheart, beautiful, love my life. No respect to women. Love is beautiful. Love is beautiful. But yes, it's God. Kids that are in sports, stay away from love. If you're gonna be serious about sports, you don't do sports all your life and then go into love. It's either love or sports. Give sports the chance and love that the sports need, and then throughout the sports, eventually you'll find love when it's time. I'm really now the 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 perfect example preacher of stick to sports. Um, there's always time for love. There's always time for love. Stick to sports. Back to my whole journey. That's where we're headed, right? the journey. I listened to my beautiful sweetheart's dad, which is still my dad. I still look up to him as my father. He's a very wise man. He's very wise. I got baptized with him. I said with him. He was there to witness it. I got really close to church. I got really close to Jesus. I want to say that. That was hard to say. I don't know why it was hard to say, but Father God, forgive me. When I say Jesus, I don't want to preach right now. It's that spirit. It's weird. I can't explain it. Long story short, we're not going to tell that. So, church, Bible studies, business, golfing, cigar shops. And you hear my father's. That was the whole point of cigar shops, was my father's. When I was in the cigar shop, I was at home. I felt like I was with my dad's. If that makes any sense. And it was really beautiful. Because they're all really wise in their own fields. And beyond my father's, which were really older, seniors, grandpas, fathers, there was brothers that were big brothers. I mean, Jesus Christ, if you got wisdom on me, if you got something to tell me, you're a father in my life. I'll be honest. I don't care if you're 10 years old. I don't have anybody like that yet, but I wish. That'd be really cool. But literally, I was 20, 21 years old. 19, 20 years old. 21-ish. Jesus Christ. It was such a 18, 19, 20, 21-ish. 3-year run. Where the cigar shop was my family. And when I say family, my father figures. And it wasn't like we ever had any kind of super stock market talk or wisdom. It was more of, how was your guys' day? How you guys feeling today? What you guys up to? It was all so mutual. It was all so beautiful. That's what I miss. That relationship. Anyways, that is the mood that I had with the insurance office, selling policies. I didn't wave it like that. It was pretty serious. It was changing the whole freaking business. Going from papers to paperless. If we want to touch that subject, off that cigar shop, it was unbelievable. My dad was dead 2004. I didn't come into business until 2008. And my dad was sick for like 3-4 years. 2001, 2004, he wasn't even in there and closed. So he opened in 96, 97, 98, 99, running it hard, 4 locations. And then bam, 2000 hit. He started really sinking, drinking. And that's what got the best of them. And with that said, um, 2001, 2004, 3 years straight, laid in bed, drinking a handle of Smirnoff, not even triples proof, single proof, distilled, single distilled proof. Um, Chinaman cotton. Anyways, with all that said, uh, Dad is in a good place. Rooting for me. And back to my whole movement, 2010. So 2008, I graduate. 2009, I take over the company. Jesus Christ. I don't just take over the company. I'm not stupid. I make sure it's notarized and she signs over the business. And I'm the president in the corporation. Yes. That was 2008. As I'm graduating, I haven't graduated. That's the coolest part. Let's get back to the story. I'm wearing a suit and a tie, going to school that has to have uniform, which is khakis, khaki or blue, khakis or blues, and then polo, red, blue, white, green. Maybe another color, I don't know. I'm talking about this humbly because I literally had to get to work. I'm a senior in high school. I got 5 classes, so I'm out by like 1 o'clock, not 7. I don't even have to do lunch. I just finished basketball senior year. That's another reason I was just like, fuck this, I'm done with this shit. Excuse my French. And I'm finally done basketball. I'm out by 1 o'clock. I got my my suit and tie. I'm finally in business. And why do I say that? It's like passing a bar as a lawyer. I got my insurance agent's license. And that was another thing. Throughout my father's history of having his insurance business, anybody that's ever been an agent, it takes them, for the most part, 4, 5, 6 times. Least part, 2 to 3. 3 usually. On the third try, they'll take it, or they'll pass it. I passed it on the first time, and I was so proud of myself. Sorry, something I was really proud of myself, because my father did that, and not a lot of people did that in his office. So, anyways, I did that in high school. during high school. It was actually in like March, right after I finished basketball. I was done with basketball, and I'm like, I'm ready for insurance. I'm ready to start my life. this is this basketball game is man, I'm too white. That's fair. Um, not overseas enough. Anyways, fired my whole office. Bookkeeper, his wife, customer service, my best friend's mom's daughter, agent, a few other people that came in, everybody gone. Too much work. I tried to hire another family member. I got too cocky. When I say cocky, you're working too slow. Speed it up. Like, get shit done, you know? Young blood. Trying to figure this world out, you know? It frustrates me. It's like, dang. With that said, come down to a whole new lineup. And it came down with some family friends, Craigslist. Oh my God, hired 6, 7 people. 6, 7, 8 people. By the time I figured out who I wanted around, this and that, whoever came or went. And that's where the downfall came. When you expand too fast, too hard, you 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 don't. Well, I guess you can find it, but you run into how do I say this? Not a snake. Somebody that's going to wish bad on you or take advantage of you is the best way to say it. And that's where I came at. Bunch of money went missing. $10,000 went missing. I panicked. When I say I panicked, I was just broken. Because the high school sweetheart and we broke up for a moment. I'm sure I know we would have got back together. I just needed my moment to get my business together. And that panic broke me apart. Though, I did bring myself back together. Because the panic was in the spring. We broke up in the winter. The spring's the panic. The summer's coming. In the summer, I was supposed to sign the contract over to my family friend. Or my family uncle. And I didn't want to sign it. I was ready to get back to business. I was ready to get back on the horse. But I did shake my hand 4 months ago. Before that, And my father taught me to honor the handshake more than a contract, more than a lawsuit, more than anything else in the world. And that was why I followed through. No matter what it was. Call it out, I'm out. That's all good. It was a good choice. You always want to go with your first instinct, I feel like. Um, not I don't like that is like I don't know what I'm talking about. The first instinct is so important. It's you don't want to contradict what your heart is feeling. If that makes any sense. Anyways, uh, I say it again. Life is good. Life's amazing. After moving on with the company, after the company insurance company, I took off to LA, doing some, where are we at now? 15 more minutes. I'll keep on my story for the record. I was doing Russian translations. The Russian translation was for Dima Bilan, a hip hop pop singer from Russia that I didn't know about till like a few years later. And then that wasn't even the plan to even go over there to LA for him. That's the funny part. I was going over to LA for a Russian commercial, like AT&T, but they're in Russia. Tele2, Tele2.com, Tele2. I don't know if you guys know of them, Tele2. Tele2. So they were doing a commercial whole skit in LA, and the girl that was supposed to be translating for them, helping them, one of my co-students, or no, not students, my what do you call it? She went to school with me, but she was a year older than me. It was so wild the way everything worked out. She had a wedding in Sacramento. She had to come home to. She was looking for someone that spoke Russian. I replied. She answered on like a Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday. The interview's Friday. I don't get the answer till I don't open up the message till Friday. Holding it up. She replies right back like, "Yeah, head out there now." I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm packing my bags. I'm out." I'm driving at like 9, 10 in the morning out of Sac to this interview. It's not even a job yet. It's an interview, right? That's the cool part. I'm sorry, I'm not proud of myself. Long story short, she calls me in the middle of it. She's all, "Yo, can you..." This is the coolest part. "Can you do a free job cause I'm all about, not handouts or whatever, but I'm all about, helping out. Well, I'm all about handouts too. I mean, pay it forward. As long as you're going to be handing out, like, love more." But long story short, she messages me, "Can you do a Russian translate?" So the interview that I'm doing is beyond helping people get around to wherever they got to go to. It's speaking Russian to this Russian whole, I don't know what they were, like the whole Russian crew came through to do this Tele2 commercial, right, from Russian. Um, back to, can you help this pop star that's from Russia as well with with the Russian as I'm driving to this interview for this Russian interpretation as well, commercial company. I'm like, yes. I'm 19, 20 years old. I'm 35 now. 15 years ago, right? Yeah. Are you kidding me? We're going for it. Checks out. This is fun. This is fun. This is like I can't wait to connect with what's her name again? God, Ka 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 Kanushka, Kanushka, Katerinka. Oh God. Anyways, long story short, nothing happened. All solid. Long story short, I'm driving to LA from a message I got on Wednesday that I pick up on Friday, 3 days later, saying get to this interview. I jump in the car and I'm off to LA. As I'm driving to LA, the girl that I was telling you about, the middle school friendship that I even went to, I don't even know her like that, but I know her like that. um, tells me that there is an opportunity to help out with a Russian pop star musician to translate Russian as well. But it's a free gig and it starts at 9 in the morning tomorrow. I'm like, heck yes, I'm in. Are you kidding me? Long story short, I hop in. Uh, doing the interview, by the way. Doing the interview doing the interview that day. The next morning I do the job till, oh my God, till 4 in the morning. And you know what? You won't believe it. It was it was the longest thing I've ever did in